headsets are all powered.
So that
If
should
you
be.
turn on the little switch that's up there. Yeah, it's a little switch that says on off.
Let's close this up. Close that up. Put it somewhere else so Jonah has a place to sit. Otherwise, I think headsets are all set up. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Metro State University, the home of the Roadrunners, where today the softball field will be host to the Wildcat Classic, the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies and your Mountain Vista Golden Eagles. Both teams are 3-0 coming in today. They are looking to snap their rivals' winning streak and continue a perfect season through 4 games. Tonight, as Thunder Ridge takes the field as the home team, Caitlin Overly will take the mound, as Thunder Ridge's pitching staff has posted a 1.65 ERA as a team, which is very, very impressive. Key person in the Vista lineup tonight, Ashton Lambert, hitting .417 coming into this game. She'll definitely be the person to watch out for, as she is batting leadoff here. As Ashton Lambert will step into the box. One last encouragement from the defense to Eberly. She leads the team in innings pitched.
Coming into tonight, it is undefeated season so far through 3 games for both Thunder Ridge and Mountain Vista, looking to get this first league win and ready to play ball here.
Lambert steps in. Oberly throws the first pitch. Called a ball. Oh, called a strike by the home plate umpire. Did not make a early call like I anticipated, so immediately Lambert is down 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Definitely not looking to hold anything back there. Very powerful swing, looking to drive it out towards the outfield.
Most definitely. Big gap to right center field. That's a good power alley out there to hit it to. The 0-2 pitch. Ball upstairs. As the battle between Lambert and Oberly will continue on.
Can hear both sides in their dugouts cheering on their respective player who's on right now.
Ashton Lambert also posts a .417 on base percentage as she fouls one off to the backstop. And we'll keep the count at 1-2.
Ashton Lambert battling really well here. 1-2. Definitely looking to drive it in, maybe get on base.
It'll be a great start to Mountain Vista's early game tonight. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So Oberly gets the swing and a miss, as that'll bring up Valerie Warzowski. Warzowski hitting .444 so far this season for Mountain Vista. She's hitting in the 2-hole and obviously has that left-handed advantage.
Thunder Ridge cheering on their pitcher here as she steps in.
First pitch. Tries to lay down a bunt.
Felt it backwards on the bunt attempt.
Not what they wanted to do. As I mentioned, with the left-handed advantage, a little bit of a shorter time to run to first base as the left-hander's batter box. Approximately 5 to 8 feet closer to the base than the right-hander batter's box, so a bunt makes total sense. You can see the infield playing in. The 0-1 pitch. Tries the bunt, pulls it back. It's going to end up being a ball high, and the count will be even at 1 apiece.
High ball, the catcher couldn't corral it, and it just shoots backwards out of the glove.
Tried to throw it upstairs, a hard pitch to bunt, especially to get it softly into fair territory. It's a good pullback by Warzowski. The 1-1. Tries to do it again, gets it down. Coming off the mound is Oberly on to first. Quick play, bang, bang. Out by a step is Warzowski, and we got 2 down.
Almost got it on the bunt. She was right there. Just beat her by half a step, maybe.
Morgan Hazelton will step in, hitting .636, the highest batting average by far by any Mountain Vista slugger. That's why she earns the deserving 3-hole spot. Obviously, it does not make anything due to the first 2 batters being retired.
Pops
fly.
it up.
Catcher coming in, making that catch
And just like that, the side is retired.
That was Reese Melsheimer for Thunder Ridge making the catch, calling off the first baseman, and we have a 1-2-3 inning through the top of the first, middle of one. Thunder Ridge coming up to bat. Welcome back to the bottom half of the first inning. Thunder Ridge at bats are about to come. Morgan Hazelton will get the start on the mound for Mountain Vista, as the senior pitcher will make another pitching appearance, and she's been quite good so far this season for Mountain Vista in only 3 games, as she looks to shut down the Thunder Ridge bats. Leading off for Thunder Ridge, number 7, Kaylin Jackson, a senior, first baseman and outfielder for Thunder Ridge. As we will see the Thunder Ridge bats and Mountain Vista's defense in the bottom half of the first inning. It's a 0-0 score.
She steps into the box here, and we are ready to get this bottom of the first underway.
First pitch is popped up. Calling it is Lauren Falk, the sophomore. Makes the catch, 1 out.
1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Pretty good start to the inning.
Pretty efficient, if you ask me.
Yeah, don't have to deal with the extra pitches down the line.
As Natalie Hodge steps in for Thunder Ridge, a senior middle infielder. Hazelton kicks and delivers. They try to pull a bunt. Somewhere as the 2-batter for Vista pulls it back, ball 1. The 1-0.
Couldn't lay the bunt down that time. Now 2-0.
With a bunt being trying to place down here, makes sense that Hazelton trying to pitch around the strike zone. She'll foul it off the catcher's glove, pulling her to a 2-1 count.
Here we go for the next pitch.
2-1 pitch. Just outside, 3-1. So a dangerous count for Hazelton. A hitter's count for Hodges. Down 3-1. Calls it a strike. Pulls the count full, 3-2.
Painted the strike zone perfectly on that. Perfect location from the pitcher.
Absolutely. Won't be button with 2 strikes. She puts a swing on it over the shortstop, Kendall Wright, into left field, and Thunder Ridge will have the first hit in this one.
Nice single, put it right over the glove of Kendall Wright. She was not able to extend all the way and grab it.
Too perfect of a 2-strike pitch there. Left it a little too much over the plate. Allows her to stick her bat out and barely poke it over. As Georgia Sierra will step in, the junior catcher and third baseman for Thunder Ridge, and the 3-hole hitter.
Just outside for the first ball.
so far this season, hitting 286, and has driven in 3. For runner on first, Vista looks to go for the double play. The 1-0 pitch, outside 2-0.
Oh, apologies. That first pitch was a strike, actually, so 1-1 count.
Ooh. Our mistake. Runner takes off, and
Catcher couldn't corral it, could not get it to second base, and that is a stolen base, Thunder Ridge.
Alacosta, the catcher, bobbles it, and that will allow Hodges to steal second base. So now we got a runner in scoring position on a 2-1 count. The pitch is a ball, extends it to 3-1.
Hitter's count here. Gotta put in the strike zone here, or try and get her swinging on something outside.
If you're Sierra here in the at-bat, you're trying to go opposite field, advance the runner at third base. She does not, but she's able to pull it into left field.
Wright couldn't lay out, and that will advance the runner to third base. Wright almost had a great play, could not quite extend all the way to get it, and now runners on the corners.
Dangerous situation now as Sydney Butler corrals it into left field. And the catcher and the infield will go out and talk to Hazelton, calm her down as we got a first and third, 1 out. Can expect to see some mind tricks here if the runner on first. You might see here try to steal base a second, draw a throw, allow the runner to advance the home. You might see Vista pull a little trick play on that if that is the case. And that might be what Vista is talking about right now on the mound, what kind of play they want to run right now. And I'm sure Coach Gammerstoff will let them know as well from the dugout. We got first and third, 1 out for Alyssa Hunter. Hitting 600 exactly for Thunderidge. Inside, they do indeed.
That will allow the runner to move up to second on a not so great pitch.
Wild
bounce
pitch.
in the ground. She couldn't corral it, and the runner will move up to second base.
So 2 runners in scoring position as Hunter, with only 2 RBIs so far in the season, will have a chance to get 2 more. On the ground to right, backhanded, they're going to go third, and the ball is dropped.
Couldn't corral it. That's an error for the Vista fielders, and that will allow the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies to put up the first run on this game very early into the game. Bottom of the first.
Dropped by junior Gabby Ezel over there at third base. As number 5, Sophie Waldron, the senior, will step in, hitting the 4th spot in Thunderidge already.
A little warm-up pitch there. Batter was not
in the box. Nothing was called time, so Haselhoff just tried to
chuck it in there.
Exactly. A little sneak play. The umpire did not allow that to happen, as we will have a no pitch, and the count will be 0-0.
Strike.
Throw down to second. Wright snags it on the way home.
She is out at the plate. The runner from first does move up, but a great throw, Kendall Wright, to get it back to the home plate and get her out when she is trying to steal home.
The pitch was called a ball. We got 2 down, and Wright nabs the runner at home. So now we got 2 outs. Runner on second. Sophie Waldron up to the dish. Waldron this season hitting .571. She fouls one.
Smacked it out. There's a little high school softball souvenir for you.
Pretty sure they have to throw it back, Jonah.
Oh.
So we got a 1-1 count. The pitch. Poked.
Couldn't quite lay out for it.
Bobbled and held by Kendall Wright. Getting a lot of action on that left side as the infield over there. They'll be ruled a base hit.
An incredible attempt by the third baseman to try and lay out and grab it, but it just didn't work out there.
Just past her outstretched glove. Off the end of the glove of Wright. Not an error.
Good job keeping it from getting down into the outfield there, though.
Called strike 1 to Evelyn Edwards, the junior outfielder for Thunder Ridge tonight, as she hits .222. Driving in 4 RBI is a notable stat, most on the team. She hits it in the air to right.
Popped
Coming
out
in
and
hard.
right. Couldn't slide and get it. That's gonna bring home. That's gonna bring one home. And one on third. That is a RBI triple. What a hit.
Just past the outstretched glove of Rachel Lowry, and they'll score not one but 2 runs for Thunder Ridge. It is now a 3-run game, and the first pitch to the new batter being number 14, Rowan Default. The 0-1 on the ground to right, fielded cleanly on the first. Vista's out of the inning, but not before a triple brings home 2 runs, and Thunder Ridge scores 3. We are through 1 complete inning, 3-0 Thunder Ridge. Welcome back to Metro State University. Thunder Ridge leads this one through 1 inning, 3-0. As Oberly will take the mound again for her 2nd inning of work, as Lauren Falk will step into the box. So far this season, she's hitting .556. Also has went yard once, all while driving in 3.
Let's see if Vista can match the bottom of the first from Thunder Ridge. A swing and a miss.
Strike 1, big swing. Intimidating player here, and Falk.
It's pretty good stats on the season going yard. It's pretty incredible here.
Playing first base tonight for Mountain Vista. Her 0-1 pitch is way up high, and the count will be evened at 1-1.
Tried to get Falk to chase, just didn't work out for her here. 1-1 count.
1-1 count. Up high, and Falk will be ahead in the count, 2-1.
2 straight balls up high.
Trying to pitch Falk carefully. They know she likes the low pitch. Give it to her low, she'll get a knock. 2-1 pitch again up high. They're trying to really make sure she does not get a hit. You know, a leadoff walk to begin the inning won't be a bad thing, especially when you're down 3-0, trying to get some runs back. Oberly in the circle. Steps, winds up and delivers, and she'll throw it low. So Lauren Falk will take the walk. Bringing up the senior, Kendall Wright. So far this season, hitting .167. We'd like to get that batting average up. She is notable for having 3 RBIs, though. And in an inning where you're trying to get some runs back, having some RBIs here won't be a bad thing. Oberly winds and delivers on the ground to shortstop, on to second. Oh, into right field, a wild throw.
And an error saves them from potentially double play there on a 6-4 error.
Looks to be Rachel Lowry over there at shortstop. Flung it in the right field, and Wright will reach on error. We have first and second. Nobody out. Excuse me. Not Rachel Lowry. That would be
Foul tip.
Candace Shannon, as Audrey Reimers will step into the box and foul one off. 0-1.
Tip that thing high and foul.
Trouble on the base paths for Thunder Ridge. Oberly trying to work out of it. The 0-1. Fouled off again. She's on these pitches.
She makes just a little bit more solid contact. That thing is gone.
Definitely looking to try to advance the runners here. Maybe get 2 runners in scoring position for the on-deck batter, Rachel Lowry. 0-2, got to protect. Tries to, swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the game for Oberly, as Lowry will step up with 1 out, runners on first and second.
You might want to take more batteries out to that with you to the.
Unless you've got a fully charged JVC battery, you're not going to take it.
There's one on screen as well.
It's not fully charged.
No, it's not.
It shouldn't be.
Here we go on the out one and
Fall
just
high.
outside.
Hard throw back to the pitcher Oberly, trying to get Falk to dance around out there on second base. Keep her a little close, don't want her to steal a base. As we have a 1-0 count.
1-0 back into the batter's box we go.
Hits it, a little blooper. Infield fly, caught by the second baseman, Neela Fee. And we got 2 outs now. For the junior hitter, Sydney Butler. Looking to at least extend the inning with 2 outs.
Looking to not keep those runners stranded on base right now as she steps into the box.
Most indeed. The first pitch bounces in the dirt. Falk gets a little bit off second. It'll be 1-0.
Can hear the Thunder Ridge players cheering on their pitcher here for the second pitch of the at-bat.
1-0 pitch. Line down the line. Fair ball.
Absolutely clobbered that one. Here comes Falk. Stuck in a pickle.
Gammerstoff waved her home at first, in a pickle now, and Falk is tagged out for the 3rd out. So a base hit by Sydney Butler down the line. Gammerstoff originally sended her, then held her up. It didn't seem like Falk noticed that he held her up at the last moment, and that's what got her in the pickle in the first place. So no runs are able to be cashed in. We head to the bottom of the second, 3-0, Thunder Ridge. Three-0 game from Metro State University. The Thunder Ridge Grizzlies. Nelia Fee made a catch out here in the top half of the second to help get Thunder Ridge out of that big jam that Vista helped, as Morgan Hazelton will take the ball again, looking for a better second inning than it was in the first. She'll start it off with ball 1.
Very close to taking a strike there. Pretty good pitch, just a little bit outside.
Fee, the sophomore, Hitting 143, 1 RBI. On the ground, the Kendall Wright on the forehand makes the play. We got 1 out, similar to the top of the first inning when it was 1 pitch, 1 out for Hazelton. We'll see if we can have a better end as Cameron Spear, 4th underage, will step into the box. A senior, hitting 167, 2 RBIs, 1 base hit on the year. Called strike 1 from Hazelton, gets way ahead in the count early, and that's going to be a key factor for Hazelton if she can get ahead in counts early. Fouls it off to the right side. Another souvenir for the fans as quickly she's down 0-2.
Sent that one in the bushes.
Spear down to her 0-2, and she's going to stay alive and battle. Fouled off.
A lot of high-tip foul balls out here today so far, and we're only in the top of the second, or bottom of the second.
Indeed, indeed. The 0-2. Ball low. 1-2 extends the at-bat a little longer. 1-2 pitch, fouled off down the left side, and once again we'll extend the at-bat as we have 1 ball, 2 strikes on the senior Cameron Spear.
Way to battle here so far. Staying alive right now with the 1 out, 2 strikes, 1 ball, and here comes the pitch.
Called strike 3. Hazelton, her first strikeout of the game, and we got 2 outs. Great pitch.
And a... Never mind it.
Confusion.
Called a ball. A lot of confusion going on down there on the...
Not sure what the pitch was called, but we still got a 1-2 count. Unfortunately for Hazelton, she's going to have to work a little bit more to get the second out of the inning.
Almost had it on that one. A lot of confusion there. Everyone thought it was a stand-aid.
Umpire was not ready. She's making sure Spear is intent and inside the batter's box by the looks of things. Left foot might have snuck out there. The 1-2 again. Hits it in the air to left. Way back. And the redemption from Spear is going to one-hop the wall. In the left field. Overthrows the cutoff man. And Spear gets a redemption hit, a double. And once again, with 1 out, Thunder Ridge gets it going. Scoreboard here seems to be wrong. We have 1 out, not 2.
Great hit from Spear. Absolutely clobbered that one out to left field. One hopped off the wall and managed to get a double.
That ball was smacked. As Kaylin Jackson, the senior infielder, outfielder, takes strike 1 for runner in scoring position and 1 out. Ball up high, seemed to throw a little off speed there.
Oh, she dropped the throw back to the pitcher.
Showing some body language out there is Hazelton.
Frustration starting to set in for Hazelton there. Gave up those 3 runs in the last inning, looking to bounce back here. 2 outs, 1 strike.
Hits it down the line, that's gonna fall foul, and we got no balls, 2 strikes.
Thunder Ridge battling very well here against Hazelton. Not going down without a fight, and a timeout because the catcher has to tie her shoe.
Here we go. 0-2. And we got a fly ball, pop fly.
Pop fly. Thought about going 3.
Caught by Ashton Lambert. Might have then tried to draw a throw. Is Spear over there at second. Maybe a wild throw advance the runner. Does not bite. is Ashton Lambert as Natalie Hodges steps into the box for her second at bat of the day. Ball low and inside, 1-0.
But as soon as she just like slowed it down, like, and she was throwing like this at first.
The 1-0 pitch, high, gets off the base a little bit of spear, 2-0. This is exactly why we need to get ahead in the counts here as Hazelton. 2-0, hitters count, lots of options to be played here. Called strike one. 2-1 now. Starts the battle back here in the account.
Great pitch. She painted the strike zone very well right there. Made it hard for the batter to hit. And
2-1. Hazelton wanted the call. It is 3-1. Home plate umpire didn't give it to her. And when you're down 3-0 and getting called back on a strikeout that then leads to a double, I could definitely see why Hazelton had frustration as Hodges fouls one down the third base line. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big pitch coming right here. Can Vista get out of it, or will Thunder Ridge extend the inning and possibly score an extra run? The 3-2. As we will extend the at-bat, fouled off to the right side.
almost fouled it off into the other field right there.
Very, very close. You can see if she made decent contact, she would have hit that ball really hard in fair territory. 3-2 once again. Popped. Caught by Hazelton. Miscommunication between Hazelton and Azell. But the play is made. Nobody's injured. We are through 2 innings full. 3-0 Thunder Ridge from Metro State University.
And welcome back here as we are ready for the top of the third inning. I'm Jonah Cullen here with Cameron Crosbachen up here in the booth. And it's been a quiet game from Vista. Currently, as it will be Ella Costa, the catcher and infielder senior, up to bat.
Costa.
Here's the windup and pitch, and tipped high again. A lot of balls going up high.
Costa hitting .571 so far this season.
On strike one, here comes the windup and pitch, and that is outside for the ball one. 1-1 is the count now, no outs. Costa at bat here.
Indeed, indeed.
Wind up and pitch. Swing and a miss for Costa. Strike two for Vista here as she looks to recompose. 2-1 count.
1-2 count, Jonah.
Apologies. Swing and a miss, and she sits her down on strikes here. Next up is Ashton Lambert, the infielder senior, ready to
Leadoff batter for Mountain Vista here. Struck out in her first at bat. That's Oberle's third strikeout of the game.
Here's the windup and the pitch, and that will be a ball from Oberle.
Looking to work the count a little bit more against Oberle. She is dealing so far.
Here's the windup and pitch again, and that appears to be a ball just outside the strike zone.
Very close pitch there. Would have called a strike if I was the umpire, but I'm not the umpire. So we got a 2-0 count.
Lambert had an account. Oberle recomposes. Wind up and pitch. Here we go. Right over the strike zone, just over Oberle's outstretched glove to the second baseman. That is Nelia Fee for the second out of the inning.
Thunder Ridge defense has been impressive so far, making plays and having overall heads-up awareness.
Into the batter's box, that will be number 9, Valerie Wazowski, the outfielder, senior. Here comes the windup and pitch, and that is a high ball 1. Count now 1-0. Oberle. That is a ball outside. Now 2-0. 2 outs, none on. Oberle looking to continue the shutout here into the top of the third.
We didn't actually get through. I think only Destiny.
Swing and a miss, a big swing. That is strike 1. 2-1 count now.
Everybody else was fine. And they were all like.
Oberle been pitching a fantastic game as she recomposes, gets back ready.
Yeah, or just had like it wasn't.
Here's the windup. The pitch is dropped for ball 3. 3-1 count now, 2 outs. And the Vista batters finally getting ahead in the count.
3-1 count, a good hitter's count. We'll see what Wazowski can do here.
The windup, the pitch. And that is a base on balls.
First walk issued by Oberle, and we'll have a 2-out base runner now.
In comes Morgan Hazelton, the pitcher and senior, here trying to maybe get some going here. Runner on first. Here comes the windup and pitch.
Called.
That is a called strike right over the heart of the plate.
Not sure what other pitch he wanted there. That was right there for her to drive. But like I said earlier, might be trying to work the count, bring Oberle's pitch count up.
The windup and pitch for pitch 2. That is hit pretty well. Tracing out towards right field. That is the right fielder.
Right fielder makes a running catch there.
And that will retire the side here as we take a little break before we come back for Thunder Ridge to be batting. And welcome back here to the bottom of the third Vista Thunder Ridge game. It is number 22, Georgia Sierra, catcher and third baseman, junior for
Thunder Ridge. Evelyn Edwards, the right fielder for Thunder Ridge, made the out to record the end of the top half of the third, last inning.
Here comes Hazelton to start off the bottom of the third, looking to have a hit again in the first, and a pitch outside. Hazelton now 1-0 count.
Lights are on now here at Metro State, and what a beautiful setting here to host the Wildcat Classic.
Here's the pitch, and clobbered off of the glove of Kendall Wright. Couldn't get extended far enough. And that is Georgia Sierra, a base hit.
Kendall Wright, tall, lengthy shortstop over there, just over the head, off the end of the glove.
And in comes the pinch runner, Jillian Kelly, the outfielder, freshman. Up to bat now, Alyssa Hunter, the first baseman, sophomore. Pitch outside, tried to get the runner to jump, could not quite get it that time. Here's the windup and pitch. Outside again, Kelly is safe, almost picked off there. Almost got a bit too aggressive there.
Ella Costa tried to get a back pick there, barely safe. And we still got a runner on second.
Here's one up and pitch, foul tipped. 2-1 count here. The runner still on first. Hazelton trying to regain that composure. Here's the windup and the pitch right over the middle, clobbered foul.
Almost hit the third base coach and head coach for Thunder Ridge, Kevin McAllister. And that'll even the count at 2-2.
And a missed throw to the pitcher. Vista's got to calm the fielders down a little bit, try and get everyone recomposed. And here comes Hazelton for the 2-2 pitch. Clobbered high and tracking foul into the dugout.
And that'll keep the count at 2-2.
A good job from Alyssa Hunter here, staying alive, not letting Hazelton strike her out so far. Thunder Ridge has been really good at that, keeping alive, keeping battling. Hazelton now on the mound. The windup, the pitch. Inside runner, that is safe.
Kendall Wright missed the tag. A little bit of throw to the right by Ella Costa.
And a stolen base there for Jillian Kelly, the freshman.
Solid 3-2 steal.
Now 3-2 here for Hazelton. Clobbered into short left, right into the fielder's glove. And Kelly will elect to stay at second, not trying to test the fielder.
Sydney Butler, the junior outfielder, makes the catch out there. And we have one out.
Into the box now comes Sophie Waldron, the outfielder, senior. Here's the windup and pitch, and outside stealing. Kelly can't, and she was not ready. She's coming home. Kelly is gonna slide into home, and that will make it 4-0 Thunder Ridge. A miscue from Vista as the catcher Ella Costa tried to throw it to the third baseman.
Azel seemed to be playing a bunt play with the lefty coming up. We have a mound meeting over here.
Obviously, there is some frustration there for Hazelton. Definitely not the way that she wants the game to start here, but just gotta get recomposed. Still got a long game ahead of you. And here we go. We're ready again. Into the batter's box comes number 5, Sophie Waldron.
Waldron so far this season hitting .571.
Still 3-2 count.
4 hits, 2 RBIs so far this season. Coming into this one.
1 ball, no strikes. The windup and pitch inside, and it sounded like it tipped off her. And the ump's just gonna choose for it to be a ball. Sounded like it made some contact, but instead it is a ball. 2-0 count, no outs, 4-0 Thunder Ridge. Hazelton, the wind up and pitch, right inside, foul tip. 2-1 count here as Sophie Waldron continues to stay alive. Here's the windup, the pitch, right over the middle. And Hazelton could not get her glove on it. That goes straight to the center fielder, number 9, Valerie Wazowski. And now there's a runner for Thunder Ridge on first base, 4-0. Into the box comes number 11, Evelyn Edwards, the outfielder junior. Ball 1-0 count. No outs still in this top of the 4th. As here comes Hazelton, the windup and pitch, clobbered down the third base line and foul, 1-1 count.
Good swing, just pulled it a little foul there.
Definitely making some great contact Thunder Ridge so far this game.
Hazelton looking to get a ground ball, and hopefully Mountain Vista will be able to turn a double play.
Strike 2 swinging, 1-2 count, no outs. Good pitch by Hazelton.
1-2 count, good count for Hazelton to be in, looking for a double play and get this inning over with.
Quick pitch, that ball is popped high into the air. Kendall Wright comes in, and instead of going for it, Waldron will just retreat to first, not wishing to risk the arm of Kendall Wright.
Hazelton was able to escape a little bit there. We got 1 out now. Still looking for that double play ball.
Into the box comes number 14, Rowan Duffeldt, the third baseman and catcher freshman.
Not too often in varsity sports will you see a freshman come out here, and she's going to run over to Mr. McAllister and go over what they want. Might be a bunt play, might be a hit and run play, we don't know. I guess we'll see.
1 ball, no strikes, no outs, or 1 out, apologies. 1 on first, and a pitch right up the heart of the plate, foul ball. That will be now 1-1, 1 out. Here we go, Hazelton, the wind and pitch, clobbered into right field, stays fair, and that's going to bring home 1. She missed it, she's stuck in a pickle, and Kendall Wright's going to get her for out number 3.
Run scores, however, so it'll be 5-0. Thought there was 1 out, don't know if that was a miscommunication of outs.
It is now 5-0 in the top of the 4th. We will be back for more coverage of this softball game. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to coverage of the top of the fourth here for Thunder Ridge versus Mountain Vista. Into the box comes number 26, Lauren Falk, the infielder, sophomore.
Falk so far this season hitting .556. Drew a walk in her last at bat.
Here's the windup, and the pitch is inside. Falk makes pretty good contact, draws it foul on the third base line. Good pitch there from Oberly. Been pitching very well so far this game into the fourth. Not very many big plays here. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Again inside on Falk. Again she grounds it out. Foul to the third base line. 0-2 count. Oberly pitching very well.
A lot of power in this bat from Lauren Falk. We'll see what she can do, having to protect on 0-2.
Oberly. The windup. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Falk is sat down on strikes. Now into the box comes number 12, Kendall Wright, the senior.
So far this season, Wright hitting 167. Has 3 RBIs on her belt though, so her few hits that she has this season
Have been very productive.
Indeed they have.
Here comes Oberly, the windup, the pitch, and low for a ball 1. The 1-0 count, 1 out, right back into the batter's box. Oberly, the windup, the pitch. Big swing from Kendall Wright, could not make any contact with it. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Oberly, the pitch. Smacked by Kendall Wright. That ball's going to get down. Wright's going to try and go 2. And slides in for a double. A good hit. Kendall Wright puts herself on base.
That ball is hit well out there to gap, split it perfectly, and Vista has something brewing here with 1 out in the top of the fourth.
The Vista dugout's starting to get pretty loud out there. Here we come. It is now number 63, the sophomore, Audrey Reimers. Here comes Oberly, the windup, and the pitch is very high. Wright will retreat back to second base. 1-0 count for Oberly. The Thunder Ridge dugout cheering their teammate on. The windup and pitch. And Wright will retreat. Reimer's out of the box here, trying to get in a few swings.
Reimer's hitting 500 coming into this game.
Here it is, the 2-0 count. The windup and pitch. Big swing, pop, fly towards third. And the third baseman will get it. Number 14, Rowan Default.
2 outs. That was a key pop-up there by Oberly to get the second out, and Thunder Ridge trying to make it 4 straight innings of keeping Vista off the board.
Into the box comes number 32, Rachel Lowry. 2 outs, no balls, no strikes. Here comes the pitch. High, and Wright will choose to retreat back to second. Lowry now into the box, 1-0. Oberly, the pitch. Tipped foul. That one's coming back to us. And that will leave Rachel Lowry still in the box. 1-1, 2 outs, no runs scored so far, and Wright on second.
Best scoring chance they've had so far other than the top of the second inning.
offense not very protected for Vista so far. Here comes Oberly with the wind-up, the pitch. And that is ball 2, signaled 2-1 count.
Really risky take there. That was a great pitch by Oberly. Did not get the call instead.
Oberly now back into the mound. The wind-up and pitch, 2. And line shot, what a dive. And what a play from the shortstop. That is
3 outs.
3 outs here, and we will head to the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back here to the bottom of the 4th, Vista Thunder Ridge. And before the inning ended, Natalie Hodges, the shortstop, senior, made an incredible diving play to retire Lowry and the Vista Golden Eagles and keep the shutout going here into the bottom of the 4th. No runs for Vista, 5 for Thunder Ridge.
New pitcher now for Mountain Vista, sophomore Lauren Falk, 7 2/3 thrown so far this season. She's got a 1-0 record and a .91 ERA. Very impressive stats and reliable source to go to on the mound.
The 1-0 count into the batter's box comes number 10, Nelia Fee, the second baseman shortstop, as a wild ball 2 outside low, and Falk now behind in the count.
Looks like Vista sending out some more pitchers out there to warm up in the bullpen.
Falk gets one crushed, and there's another souvenir for you. Sending more over the fence.
Moves the count to 2-1.
Here comes Falk on the 2-1. The windup, the pitch, and foul tipped again. Now 2-2 even count. Falk steps in, winds up, and pitch inside is not able to be corralled by the catcher, number 46, Ella Costa. Here's the pitch, clobbered to right and foul. Now 3-2 count, full count, no outs. Some words of encouragement from both dugouts as Falk steps in, winds up, pitches, and a base on balls for Thunder Ridge as a high pitch from Falk could not locate the strike zone. Into the box now comes number 6, Cameron Spear, the outfielder, senior.
Lined a double off the wall last at bat and got a redemption after a controversial strike 3 call.
Spear getting a few practice swings in. Now into the box. Falk, the windup, a pretty good pitch, locates, but it just misses. 1-0 count. 1 on, 1 ball. Falk, pitch, strike right, ball right down the middle.
Might have been a little low there, according to the umpire.
Now 2-0 count, 1 on for Cameron Spear. Good pitch, grounded. Second, first, and that's a great double play, Vista.
That was Lambert to right, and they are able to twist it up the middle. And what started off as a leadoff walk turns into 2 batters, 2 outs.
That was a great play from Lambert to right, and then back to the first baseman, number 8, Thompson. Into the batter's box now, number 7, Callan Jackson, the first baseman and outfielder, senior.
Swinging and missing. 0-1.
Getting a few practice swings in. Falk steps in, 1 strike, no balls. Weak grounder right to Lambert, and that will retire the side. And we are now through 4 innings, 5-0 Thunder Ridge.
Welcome back. We are through 4 here at Metro State, 5-0 Thunder Ridge. Sidney Butler, the catcher, outfielder junior, will step into the box as Coach Gamerstoff gives her 1 last words of encouragement before facing Caitlin Oberly, who has thrown a 2-hitter so far. Very impressive pitching performance so far.
Yeah, just an incredible game on the mound for Oberly so far. Very dominant on that mound, only allowing 2 hits so far into the top of the 5th as we get ready to face off.
First pitch was not called, and it is 1-0 as the Vista side. Lots of students here, lots of parents, and obviously the dugout itself getting real loud here.
Definitely a great night to be out here. Been a fun one so far, despite the score.
Once again, ooh, thought it was called a ball. It was not. Evens up the count at 1-1.
Strike definitely painted that zone very well. Put it right on the money.
The 1-1 pitch from Overly. On the ground, back bobbled. On the first, dropped by the first baseman, Caitlin Jackson. Off the glove of Overly, over to third base. Bobbles it a little bit, throws it to first, is dropped. And it looks to be a reach on error for Sidney Butler as Alacosta, the catcher, once again needing to tie her shoe.
A good hit from Butler there. Got it off of Overly's glove and got it onto an error. And now into the box.
Hits it to left. Costa.
That is clobbered off the wall.
Bubbled in left field. There comes Butler. Vista's on the board.
Vista puts up their first one. A great hit there from Ella Costa. Clobbered it into left field. Almost got it over that wall.
As Evelyn Tipton, the sophomore, will run out there and replace the courtesy runner for the catcher. That was a big hit, and that brings up the top of the order, Ashton Lambert. Pre-game we said was the player to watch out for, hitting .415 coming into this one. And against a strong Thunder Ridge pitching staff, and Vista has got some momentum going on here.
It was an incredible hit out to left field.
Ashton Lambert steps in. Crucial at bat here. Top of the 5th. Tries the bunt. And it's going to be a foul ball. It bounces into the hand of Lambert. So she's going to have to do it again. 0-1.
Lambert in the official now talking outside the box a few words.
Might be trying to determine if the bunt into Lambert's arm was intentional or not.
And that is...
And they're going to decide that it was, and so it'll be 1 out. Lambert called out as number 9, Valerie Warzowski.
Definitely a little bit of frustration there. Tried to lay a bunt down and just hit her hand and called out.
Very much a momentum killer there for Vista. Warzowski steps in. Tipton got off the bag a little bit too much. Draw a snap throw from the catcher, but back to Oberly and nothing done. Pitches a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Definitely looking to uncork and smack one into outfield there. Not holding anything back.
Base hit. More than likely will score Tipton from second. Knotted up at ones. 1-1, 1 out. The pitch. Looked like she's going to bunt. Tipton really drawing some heavy throws off of second base. Being really aggressive, but also very smart out there. We got a 2-1 count. The pitch. Once again, another quick throw. They're really concerned about Tipton over there. We got a 3-1 count. Big hitters count. Crucial pitch coming up here next from Overly.
Here the Vista dugout hyping up their batter, hyping up their runner. Here we go.
3-1. Fouled off to the side, and we will get a big pitch coming up with a 3-2 full count. Anything goes here. 1 out. If you're Warzowski right here, you're just trying to put a ball in play on the right side, advance Tipton to third, and let Morgan Hazelton on deck do a job and advance the runner and even get a run home. 3-2. Hit foul into the Thunder Ridge dugout.
Almost took a Thunder Ridge player's head off with that one. Shot it right into their dugout.
Once again, we'll redo to 3-2. Long at bat, good at bat by both the pitcher and the hitter. This is side saying, let's go, Valley. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Warzowski goes down swinging, and Overly gets another punch out as it'll be up to Morgan Hazelton.
We're good.
So another big at bat here. Vista wants to extend the runs that they have put up so far. Pitch to Hazelton. Hit and into left field. Gamerstop's going to have to hold Tipton. No tag was played. And we got runners at the corners. A big hit there. Extends the inning for Lauren Folk.
Great hit from Hazelton. That one came screaming off the bat just past the outstretched glove of the third baseman.
Hammersoft looking to go over some plays here with Lauren Falk, a big hitter at the plate, as number 8, Emmy Thompson, will come in for a courtesy runner. Might be a pinch runner even. 2 outs for Falk. 1 run across so far for Vista. Runners at the corners. Key at bat, Thunder Ridge trying to limit the damage. Vista trying to extend the damage. And the pitching coach will come out and we'll have a mound meeting. We'll be right back here on Vista Now.
Oh, okay.
Falk steps into the box. Both teams know what they want to do here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Really aggressive here. 0-1.
Runners on the corners now.
The 0-1. All upstairs. Not doing anything. Thunder Ridge really worried about Thompson over there first stealing a base. Nothing going. We got a 1-1 count here. The pitch. Fouled back right over our heads. Puts 2 strikes on the sophomore.
A 1-2.
One-two pitch back of the box. Up high, no go. We got even count at 2. Close pitch. Really dangerous take, but it pays off for Falk.
2's all over the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Overly strikes out Falk and keeps the damage to 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 5-1 Thunder Ridge. We're through middle of 5. Thunder Ridge at bats coming up here. 4 as Niley Hodges, senior, steps up and will be the leadoff batter for Thunder Ridge here. Falk looking to get through his second inning of work so far.
Did a good job limiting damage, not allowing any runs in that bottom of the 4th for Falk.
Ball outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Swing, hit through into left field, past into left field, and a leadoff hit for Natalie Hodges as Georgia Sierra will step into the box here.
Great hit from Hodges there, just shot past, just past the outstretched glove of Kendall Wright out into the outfield, left field.
Just like last half inning, leadoff base runner, Vista turned to double play. We got a called strike 1 and 0-1. Owen pitch, hits it to left, way back, and caught. Tries to double her up at first. Sydney Butler makes that catch out there on the left. Hodges got a little too far off the bag. They tried to double her up at first, and Gemmerstoff is going to come out. And they're going to call the runner at first out. It's a double play. Not sure exactly what happened there. And the Thunder Ridge coach telling her to go back, where you might have a few argumentative comments here. And the final ruling is going to be she's out. So a double play. Good play there by Sydney Butler to make that catch and even get it back into the infield quickly.
A little bit of confusion there from the Thunder Ridge coaches, but 2 outs, no balls, no strikes. We go on.
Not exactly sure what happened on that play or what the ruling was, as the first pitch for Alyssa Hunter.
Something happens, the ball goes in the outfield, and Bryce isn't following it very well. Cut to camera 1. Cut to cam 1, it doesn't come go. It's Alyssa.
The pitch, low and away. 2-0. Just like last inning, leadoff base runner and a double play for Vista. Let's see. Strike. 2-1.
Let's see if they can replicate the success from the bottom of the 4th.
Oh. He just called it a strike. Not sure exactly what he's going on about that. 3-0. He's calling it the umpire's calling it 3 balls, no strikes. Not sure
what's going on here, but
doing.
And
popped up, caught.
A blooper to the infield.
First baseman Kenzie Azell will make that play, and we are through 5. 5-1 Thunder Ridge. This is Bats looking to spark something. Top of the 6th set to begin. Kendall Wright leads off. We understand that a comment was made in the comment section by Jack Minahan. Your pick is up to Homer. Let's see if you called it. She leads off the top of the 6th.
And
Looks
not
like-
quite yet. And
Looks like the umpire's meeting with head coach McAllister. Might be making some defensive substitutions that have to be awarded to the umpires. Oberle still on the mound here for Thunder Ridge. She has pitched 5 splendid innings for Thunder Ridge, giving them a 5-1 lead. And it seems we're ready to begin the top of the 6th, so Kendall Wright will step into the box, hammered a double in her last at bat.
let's see if she goes yard.
Here we go. Hits it to right field, way back. Almost got it, Jack. Not quite enough.
Almost, Jack. You almost had your wish come true there. Very well hit out into right field, just a little bit short there.
As Kenzie Azell will step into the box for Vista with 1 out. New batter. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing on and missed.
It's a massive swing there. Definitely not looking to ground something.
Definitely looking to spark some noise in the seats here. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1.
It's a very good take there from number 6, Kenzie Ezell, the sophomore. Good eye there.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. It's got to protect now with 2 strikes. One and 2. Swing and a miss. Oberle dealing in the 6th. We got 2 down. As Rachel Lowry will step into the box now. Looking to spark a 6th-inning rally with 2 outs. We will see what she can do.
A lot of support from those Thunder Ridge dugouts and that Vista dugout right there, trying to hype their players up.
First pitch. Called strike 1.
Yeah.
0-1.
Yeah. So
Pitch right over the heart of the plate. Definitely one that, if she swung it, might have been pretty good contact out towards that gap.
You're a student at high school? How do you do it professionally?
we own a company called 22.
Work 22?
Yeah.
1-1.
Yes.
22.
And the count is even. Fouls it off to the right side.
There's another little souvenir for you. And as the lights turn on, you see the beautiful backdrop of downtown Denver here.
Beautiful location to have the Wildcat Classic. The 1-2 from Caitlin Oberle. Swing and a miss. Side retired. Vista. No base runners in the inning. Middle of 6. Got to play tight defense, but they're down to their final 3 outs. bottom 6, we want to take this time from VistaNow to thank you for watching this broadcast of not just Mountain Vista softball, but all Mountain Vista sports. We thank you for watching and tuning in. As the bottom of the 6 is set to begin, as Sophie Waldron for Thunder Ridge will step into the box to face Lauren Falk, who's thrown up 2 zeros out of the pen and done her job so far on the pitching aspect.
Yeah. It was like as I was walking down, we got it down one.
First pitch, ball 1, 1-0.
This is like
Looked like she was trying to go for a bunt right there. Couldn't quite get contact on the ball as it was outside.
You can see the third baseman for Vista sneaking in here a little bit. Might be trying to protect that bunt. The pitch back to Falk, snagged. 1 out.
Very calm snag from Falk right there.
Did not seem to be phased by it.
Very composed on the mound.
Evelyn Edwards, the outfielder for Thunder Ridge, will step into the box now with 1 out.
yeah.
Strike 1 called. Falk gets ahead.
Here are the parents and the fans cheering on their respective teams here as we reach these late innings.
We've reached a 1-1 count to Evelyn Edwards.
3. When we have the capacity to do with our other switcher, we can do like
Hits it down the right field line and is going to get out of play. So
football.
I'll advance the count to 1-2.
2 on the top and then 2 on the field.
So does like Mountain Vista hire you for their athletic events?
No, we do it through the Mountain West Sports Broadcasting Program. So we're doing all this stuff.
2-2 count, ball high.
Is it a class or is like extra?
Evelyn Edwards
Yes.
trying to get a base runner on for Thunder Ridge.
Yourself outside.
You said you look it up.
Fouled off to the backstop. Keep the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
We contract for our primary one recently is Cherry Hills Community Church down by Valley.
I like their ceremony, like their.
Yeah, we run all the tech for them.
2-2 count.
And
Called strike 3.
we also do
Falk sends down Edwards. We got 2 down as Rowan DeFelt will step into the box now.
Definitely a very close strike 3 there. Could have gone either way. Very tough call for the umpire back there.
we don't personally, but we have people that borrow them from.
Obviously, depending on who you're cheering for, you see that either way. You see it is either
After we pull the stream,
a ball or a strike as Falk delivers. Does not get the call. 1-0.
Here are the parents and the fellow teammates cheering on their teammate as that one goes outside.
2 balls, no strikes. After getting 2 quick outs, Falk having trouble with DeFelt. Hits on the ground, snagged on a short hop by right, and a clean 6th inning for Vista. They are down to their final 3 outs. 5-1, Grizzlies lead. We'll be right back on VistaNow. Welcome back to Vista now, down to their final 3 outs.
Into the box now. It is number 15 for Vista, and that is Sydney Butler. Had a very productive day so far. Drove a few out there. Oberle pitching an incredible game so far. Only allowed 1 run. Oberle now steps in. Winds up. Pitches outside for a ball 1.
Right now for Vista, you just got to get some base runners and cash in when you got runners in scoring position. You can easily make a comeback.
Last out here for Vista, trying to do something. The pitch is swung on and missed.
Great choice of pitch there by Oberle. Went with the off-speed changeup. Had her waiting for a fastball, got changeup, prevented, and allowed an early swing.
Here we go. Clobbered, trailing back, gone, Vista, a home run. It is now 5-2. What a smack from Sydney Butler. Let's see that one again.
Watching it back in replay, wow.
Oberle's gonna wind up, same as always, goes back, and it is just crushed by Butler. Sends that one way out. No chance for the outfielder to make a play. That one's not coming back.
First home run of the game.
Oberle now, 2-5. Foul tip high, out of play, and caught by a fan.
Nice catch over there.
Someone get that man a Major League contract.
Umpire's letting him know. They're asking for that ball back. They want that ball in play.
I mean,
So we'll give it back to Oberle from the fan.
1 strike, no balls, no outs, no one on. Into batting now is Acosta, and that's another drive that's probably not coming back.
That ball was gone if it was stayed fair and Hook's foul. And so quickly, Costa's got no balls, 2 strikes.
Oberle now on the mound as we wait for a ball to potentially come back. Just want to take this time to thank you for sticking with us through 7 innings. Been a fun one out here, 2-5. Seen some good offense, some good defense from both teams lately.
Certainly hope you enjoyed this broadcast, brought to you by Warp 22 Media and VistaNow.
2 strikes, no balls, no outs. Oberle the wind up against Costa. The wind up, swing and miss, strike 3, out 1. 2 outs left for Vista to complete the comeback.
Bring up the top of the order for Ashton Lambert.
Ashton Lambert, one of the key pieces of this team. See if she can spark something, maybe get on base, or smack one out of the park. Oberle winds up, throws high for ball 1. Lambert back into the batter's box. Oberle discussing with her coach what she's about to do next. Steps in, winds up. The pitch is hit right to the shortstop. High throw barely gets Ashton Lambert in time, and now 1 out left. Can Vista do it? Now in comes number 9, Valerie Warzowski.
Natalie Hodges, shortstop there, made that play. Picked it on a short hop. Got it over the first in time.
Warzowski steps in. Last hope for Vista. Ball one outside.
Tough pitch there. Thunder Edge defending the bunt play with the lefty in the box.
Overly back in. The windup, the pitch. And that is strike one. Wazowski backs out of the box. One and one, 2 outs, 2-5, 3-run difference.
I think they're close.
Overly. That is shot down the line at third. Wazowski going to. She is safe at second base.
Not so fast, says Mountain Vista. We got a double with 2 outs, and we're not done yet.
Here comes Hazelton, the starting pitcher. Here we go. 2 outs. Hazelton and a mound meeting before Hazelton for potentially the biggest bat of the game.
We'll be right back on VistaNow.
And now that mound meeting is over, welcome back to VistaNow coverage of this incredible game so far. Wazowski on second, 2 outs, no balls, no strikes. Hazelton, the batter, with Oberle on the mound. The two that had the pitching duel early in the game will go face to face with a strike one for Hazelton.
Crucial at bat here. Can they pull the game within 2 if the base hit? Pull the game within 1 if it's a home run, or in the game entirely if Thunder Ridge can record an out.
Here it is. Eberle. The windup. The pitch. Big swing and miss. And now to their last strike, the biggest at bat of the game to its last strike here. Auberly stands, winds up, clobbered out of play, and still alive off the wall of the other field.
And we will do a 0-2 once more.
Hazelton not going down without a fight here against Overly. Here we go. The 0-2. Clobbered down the line off the fence again. And Wazowski is ready to go. Here we go. The 0-2 for the third time.
Staying alive once more is Hazelton.
Here we go. A big at-bat. What's going to happen here? The wind-up. High and still alive. 1-2. 2 outs. 2 runs for Vista. The nerves must be incredible right now. Hazelton stands in. Here we go. Ball outside. 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs for Vista. And number 2 at bat.
Lots of 2s all around. Could mean something magical. We'll see what happens here. Overly not sure what she wants to do. McAllister, the head coach for Thunder Ridge, letting her know. She gets in the circle.
Here we go. A massive pitch tonight. Here it is. Winds up and foul tipped.
Stays alive. She's not going down without a fight. You gotta love the heart and the courage from these Vista players.
The 2-2-2 again. Here it is, Hazelton into the batter's box. That is ball 3. Wazowski slides back in and stays safe. Now full count.
Thunder Ridge thought they had that called strike 3, was not given. Vista staying alive once more. We will do a 3-2, 2-out pitch. Seems like they've been down to the last strike for the past 5 minutes, Jonah.
Definitely feels like it could be here in eternity as Oberly winds up, pitches, hit hard to the fielder. Game. Thunder Ridge is going to win the Wildcat Classic here. A very fun game, both to call, to watch. Very nerve-wracking for the players, I would assume.
I mean, you got to feel it for the Vista players, but you got to feel it for Thunder Ridge's players as well. Close game. Vista made a great comeback later off in the back half of the game. And you got to think about the early runs that Thunder Ridge got, and that propelled them to the win this evening. You also got to look at the back half of the 3 innings that Lauren Falk pitched. She did her absolute job out of the pen.
An incredible job from Falk all around as our relief pitcher. Coming in, allowing no runs, and we will now get to see the end of this game.
And you think about, when you talk about rivalries, even in professional sports, you always think about the courage that they have for one each other. As you can see, both teams shaking hands. Vista falls to 3-1. Thunder Ridge advances to 4-0. And on behalf of Jonah Cullen, myself, Cameron Krosbachian, and everyone at VistaNow and Warp 22 Studios, we want to thank you for tuning in tonight and watching the Wildcat Classic live from Metro State University. 5-2 the final. Thunder Ridge wins it. And we will see you again at the next Mount Vista Varsity Sporting event.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.